Hey loves! Today I'm back with another favorites video and I'm going to share with you all of the best products that I tried in the month of June. So grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get into it. First favorite is what I think is one of the best Dollar Tree finds, this Be Pure Hydrating Nighttime Lip Mask. You guys, this is comparable to something you would find at Ulta or Sephora, not even kidding. The consistency is perfect. It gives you that juicy, moisturized look to your lips. The smell is also very light and pleasant. Go find this at your local Dollar Tree because it is that good. It's like too good. And then I've been really enjoying this Medicube Pink Peptide Eye Cream. I like this under makeup, but in the morning too, in my skincare or in the evening, it's a good, very rich, hydrating eye cream. It's just very lightweight, but still rich and creamy at the same time. And no fragrance. It's just like a good, basic, but really good eye cream. And I've been loving this Precool Half and Half Peptides and Ceramides Fluid Moisturizer. So technically it's not a moisturizer. It says it's a lightweight liquid emulsion that moisturizes and boosts the barrier function. Fragrance-free and so soothing, so nice on the skin. This is what the consistency looks like. So it is kind of runny, but it's also kind of thick. It's a little bit thicker than the Glazing Milk from Rhode. It is like a moisturizer, but it's also not as thick as a moisturizer, but it's still very hydrating and soothing on the skin. It's one of those feel-good products. And it does make the skin look dewy, but I feel like it's not as much as the Glazing Milk because the consistency and the product is a little bit different, but still very moisturizing, and I love it before makeup and with other skincare products as well. So Precool, this is a winner. I definitely want to try out more skincare from the brand because I love this one so much. I got this on Amazon as well. And then Youth to the People came out with an SPF 60 that is gorgeous, dewy, no white cast. I know it's pricey, but I do think it's splurge worthy. And this is a good one if you want a new SPF. I love the way this applies. And like I said, it is very dewy, fast absorbing, no white cast. And the SPF 60 is my favorite because most of my SPFs that I have for my face, they're SPF 50, so this is nice. I also love the way this smells. It kind of has like an earthy smell, but it's very light and pleasant. It's my favorite. I really love this brand. Now we're gonna do the brows, and this has been my go-to brow pencil, and I'm very picky with brow products, but this for V Beauty Everyday Brow Pencil has been in rotation. I can't stop using it. This is another product that was sent to me, but I would definitely repurchase it because I love the formula. It has this very fine, tiny tip, so it makes doing your brows very easy, very effortless. Formula 2 is creamy, but it's not waxy, and you just have a lot of control with this product. You can outline, fill in your brows. Just need the tiniest bit of product. Make sure you don't twist it up all the way, but you just need a little bit, and it's gonna go such a long way as you do just very tiny strokes. I'm still loving the Master Mattes Neutrals palette from Makeup by Mario, and I'm still loving my basic go-to eye look. So we're gonna do it really quick here. Rare Beauty eyeshadow base always. I'm gonna start off with the cream color. I'm gonna put that on my lid and go about halfway. So sometimes I make this a little bit darker, but whenever I wanna go very basic, this is what I do. I just take a little bit of this shade, a little bit of this color, and we're gonna just mix and apply those in the crease. I like basic eye looks because they just go with everything, and then it's so easy. You don't even have to think about it. And then I also sometimes like to add a little bit more of that white shade back to make that pop on the lid. And then we do a shadow wing. And I discovered this Kylie Cosmetics Kybrow brush. It is so thin and precise, perfect for a shadow wing. And then for an affordable option, I love the Real Techniques brow brush. This is the 314, I believe that's what the number is. 341, close. 341 is just angled, it's thin, it's the perfect brush to do a shadow wing. Anything thin like this and angled is gonna make it so much easier. I love doing a shadow wing because you could do any color eyeshadow you want. For me, I usually do black, brown, or blue. And I just start right on the outer corner, flick it out a little bit, and bring it in about midway. And then I like to make it extra sharp and crisp with a wipe, and I just go right underneath to clean it up, and that is it. The most basic yet really easy go-to eye look that Looks good with anything, honestly. Today we're gonna add glitter because it's summer and I love my glitter, and I have 2 new ones that I wanted to mention that I discovered this month that are amazing. So I discovered this Kylie Cosmetics Wet Shimmer Quad. This is gorgeous because you get 4 different variations of glitter. Couple different shades in here, but they're super sparkly. If you love glitter, this is a really beautiful quad. Each of the glitters, they have a little bit of a different undertone. I'm gonna do the pinky toned one today, and I just tap this with my finger all over the lid and it gives that scattered glitter effect. This just looks good over top of anything. That's why I love glitter, because it just takes it there. It's so pretty. And if you want an affordable option, Catrice has this Diamond Haze highlighter. It's a nice alternative to the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb, which is my personal favorite glitter for my eyes, but this is a really nice $7 alternative. I feel like it could be a nice alternative to a lot of glitter, to be honest. I like the one from Kylie because you do get a couple different undertones with the glitter. This one is a little bit more just like on the icy side, but it's gorgeous. I'm gonna put it over top because why not? It's a little bit more icy, like I said. The one from Kylie is a little bit more pink, but look at that. Catrice has some gems. Next up, I have some false lashes that I cannot stop wearing. They are from Lily Lashes, self-adhesive, no glue needed, body heat activated. Now it says on here that you can reuse these up to 5 times. I have reused these more than 5 times, so I hope that they'll stick today. But I'm so in love with them because they're so easy. So once I place them down, I like to squeeze them with the applicator. This one is also from Lily Lashes and it is really good. It also has a little comb on the end. If you have any other self-adhesive lashes that you enjoy, let me know. But I love a good strip lash or half lash like this because the little individual ones I still struggle to apply, but these are so easy. Probably use these, I would say, like 10 times. So the fact that they're still sticking is impressive. And then to help them blend even better, I'm gonna tightline with the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Pencil. This is still in rotation, one of the best liners. I actually just stocked up and got another 2-pack because I ran out of this. It's, I think, the best drugstore liner, honestly. It's super dark and creamy, and I love that it's retractable so you don't have to sharpen it. And then removing them is really easy too. You just take them off like you would a regular lash, and even though they do last all day, when you take them off at the end of the day, they're not gonna rip off your lashes, so they're good. They're just really easy. Definitely check them out if you hate lash glue. Now for the skin, I am still loving the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. This is so pretty, so lightweight, so glowy. This one is an 8 medium neutral. One of you guys actually told me that we are shade twins, and you said that 8 medium neutral mixed with 4, I think it's light neutral, is like a perfect match, because this does oxidize. Although I do love it, it will oxidize. That's the only thing. But I feel like once you add your other products, you can make it work. So I'll have to get the other shade to mix, but I love this product. Love the coverage of it, and it's just really pretty much like second skin. I'm gonna use this Flower Beauty powder brush just to really press it in. I like it with my fingers, but I like it with a brush too. It's so pretty. It just evens out your skin, gives you extra dewy, juicy skin. But once you set it with a powder too, I feel like it's not bad. Like, you're still gonna get a little glow peeking through, but if you have oily skin, don't be afraid of using a product like this. Just set it down with a powder, use a setting spray, and you'll be golden. And for concealer, this IT Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer is incredible. It is very serum-like, so if you like skincare and makeup, you're gonna love. It has medium coverage. The packaging can get a little messy, but I don't mind it because the formula is really good. And it does say it's a crease-proof concealer. Now, for me, I'm always gonna have a little bit of creases. Like, that's just inevitable, you know? We're human, it happens, it's fine. But I will say there is very minimal creasing with this formula. It is very hydrating on the under eyes. And by the way, this does say it's a 4-in-1 concealer. So it plumps wrinkles, conceals skin imperfections, hydrates dryness, and brightens dull skin. And then the airbrush angled concealer brush is also incredible. I love the shape of this. It's nice and fluffy, a little bit more dense. So I just put it on the back of my hand, and then from here I apply it to my under eyes. I really love what this does, because if you're familiar with IT Cosmetics products, they're very much like your skin but better, but they still give good coverage. That's why I think they are so good, and that's why I like this concealer, because even though it is very skin-like, very natural, very serum-y and hydrating, it still covers up. So you're gonna get some good medium coverage with it. I love the color too. It's like the perfect amount of brightness, light, medium, neutral. New bronzer favorites. Starting off with this Physicians Formula Butter Glow and Go. This is the lightest shade that they have in Beachy Pink. and it is perfect. I love both the bronzer and the blush. So I'm going to do this bronzer on one side, and then I'm going to do the Makeup Revolution one on the other. With this, I pretty much like to apply it directly onto my skin. I even go down the bridge of my nose. I love the way this smells. It's just like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is a versed multitasking brush, and I also have been loving it. I forget if I talked about it in my last favorites video, but it's amazing. But you see how this bronzer is literal butter on the skin? It bronzes and gives like that gorgeous sun-kissed look without being muddy, and it's so easy. This is like the perfect day-to-day go-to product. Both the bronzer and blush are buttery, smooth, pigmented, and blendable. I'm going to show you guys the other bronzer that I really like. It's from Makeup Revolution, the bronzer stick. This one is in the shade Sunset. Very comparable to High End. It kind of reminds me of like the Rare Beauty bronzer stick or the one from Makeup by Mario. You could just go directly onto the skin with this too. The undertone is nice because also sun-kissed, bronzed, but not muddy, not orange. Builds up really nicely. It's really good. And then this is the Makeup Revolution one. You can just see how rich and creamy. The undertone to this is perfection. Now we're gonna go in with the blush from Physicians Formula. This is the most perfect shade of pink. I've been loving it on the lips as well. Another new brush alert that's amazing. The Stain and Tint blending brush from e.l.f. This shape is perfection. I told you guys so many high-end brands have brushes like this because they are very versatile. And I love the way this applies blush, but I've even seen people apply their foundation with it as well. It's not super dense, so I personally like it for blush versus foundation more. And I'm still loving the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Cherry Blossom. This is one of my holy grail powders, especially in the summer if you want something matte. This is gorgeous. The way that it just instantly blurs everything. And I love these highlighting blushes from Bare Minerals. This one is in Pink Glow. It's pretty much a hybrid between a highlighter and a blush. And I'm just gonna add a touch of this to my cheeks to enhance the pink, but also to enhance the glow. And then for my eyes, another Bare Minerals product. This is the Mineralist eyeliner in the shade Sapphire. I love blue liner with brown eyes, especially when I do this kind of look. I'm just gonna line my waterline with this. For a little pop. Cute. It's either black, brown, nude, or blue. That's my go-to. Now let's talk lip liners. I have been loving the Dominique lip frame. This one specifically is in Berry Sweet. I love the shape of this pencil. It's very similar to the brow frame, but this is just for the lips. It has that flat edge. Most gorgeous pigment, and these have some good longevity to them as well. I went several hours without having to reapply. Every time I put these on, they last really well. They don't just glide off the minute that you drink or eat something, which is nice. And then I top it off with the color I'm blushing right in the center. It's a really pretty pink. This is a really nice duo together, and these glide on the lips, so you could line and then also use it as a lipstick to fill in and add some more color as well. And then top it off with a gloss and you're golden. So I've been really liking this formula and the shades, but she has beautiful colors, a lot of good variety. But today I want to do something different. I want to do the Say Lip Liner 101 in the shade Tease. This is another really pretty plum brown nude shade, and this is another one of those formulas. It's not going to completely slide off your lips. There's some good grip to it once you apply this. These sharpen really easily too. I use the Makeup by Mario sharpener with them, and every time you sharpen it, it's like brand new. And then I like to use the bottom of the lip liner to just blend around the edges a little bit. And I'm going to add the Physicians Formula blush right in the center, because this is one of my new favorite pinks to add to my lips as well. And since it is so buttery, the formula, it feels moisturizing when you apply it too. I'm gonna add that Be Pure Hydrating Lip Mask because it's so freaking good. I need to buy more of these. Look how juicy that makes your lips look. Like literal glass for $1.25. No words. So those are all of the makeup favorites. Now I have a couple of random favorites that I've been loving, starting with this hair waver. I got this on Amazon, and this has been my favorite for this hairstyle that I have on right now. It's from the brand Timu or Timo. I love this, especially in the summer. It gives total aquamarine vibes, but I did my hair earlier. It's kind of all fallen apart now because it's so hot too. I'm like really sweaty, but you could of course do hairspray or something if you wanted to make them last even longer. This works best on dirty hair, by the way. This is like third day hair. I need to wash it actually ASAP, but I feel like it holds the waves so much better. And the waves are gonna vary depending on how little or big the pieces of hair are that you grab as you go, but love. And it's pink, so we love it. And then I got this at TJ Maxx. It's the Sand and Fog Golden Hour Shimmer Hair and Body Perfume. Look at how beautiful this is. It smells like a dream, like coconut, sweet, sandalwood, total beach vibes, and it is sparkly. It's not as sparkly as my Eva NYC glitter spray, but it does give a little bit of shimmer. And I love the way that this smells. It's very light and pleasant, but very beachy. So this has been a favorite, and again, I got it at TJ Maxx. $9.99, you cannot beat it, and it is gorgeous on the body. And then I just showed this in a Marshalls haul, but I cannot put this down, and I love it mixed with other scents as well. It's very summery. It is the Le Monde Gourmand Bellini Phrase scent. I really thought that this was strawberry in French, but it's not. It's fresh. If you add an E on the end, apparently it is strawberry in French, but this is a Bellini Fresh. Technically. I swear though, when you smell it, it's like a burst of strawberry or sweetness, some kind of fruitiness in there. I guess it's the Bellini, but it smells really good. And I have been loving this now because I think it's a really nice, fresh, clean, yet still sweet scent for summer. This is one of my favorite scents from Le Monde Gourmand. I really like it too by itself, but with the Sand and Fog spray, it's a nice summery combo. And then I don't know if you guys knew, but the Sol de Janeiro body lotion now comes with a pump. This is one of those scents that I always pull out in the summer. It's like constantly in rotation. This is just so buttery, smooth, not sticky. I love how it hydrates the body, but it doesn't feel heavy. And this is the perfect base for your summery scents because you know that's how you're gonna get them to last so much longer. Apply your lotion, body oil, and then go in and spray your body spray and your perfume, and spray your perfume on the pressure points like your wrist, behind your ears, behind your knees. I also like to get my boobs, boob crack, and then also around my ankles too. That way you're gonna just smell delicious from head to toe. So I really hope that they make all of their lotions like this because it's very practical, convenient. I think it's so much better than having like the jar and sticking your nails in there, but regardless, this is a great, very lightweight, hydrating body lotion. And then I wanted to shout out my necklace that I have been wearing all month long. It's from Baby Gold. So it is a real piece, but I wanted something that for summer that I could wear every single day with every single outfit, and this is it. So if you're into more dainty pieces, totally recommend Baby Gold. They have really nice variety and just go-to things that you could pretty much wear nonstop. I love it for summer. It's just like a little pop, you know, a little butterfly, but literally I have not taken it off since I got it. So those are all of my June favorites. Make sure to let me know what products you guys are loving as well. And as always, I will have everything linked in the description box if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye.